Yo, what up? What up? What up? I just went live on my personal page on an accident. Hey, that stuff happens. It does. And then I'm just going to come back on to Against the Odds. Hopefully, I'm broadcasting on that page now and not my personal page. I was wondering why there was really no one commenting or no one around, but it's Thursday and it is 10:45 in the morning. Most people are working. Um, I just wanted to tell you guys good morning. I hope you're having a great day. It is Throwback Thursday. I don't know if you've got a chance to check out the testimony that I posted on this page. Um, it's a testimony that I typed up, or maybe someone else typed up for me. Um, and I did that testimony for a ministry that I was in when I was 29 years old, um, fresh out of the joint with nothing. In a ministry, super eager to change my life and walk a new path. Very humbled. Um, I was very much a lot more humbled back then than I am now. I can clearly admit that because of my situation. Um, that definitely humbled me. Um, and 10 years later, that old pride can crop up, multiple years later. It doesn't matter. It comes up anytime, anywhere. I just have to, we just have, I just have to keep that kind of stuff in check. Hopefully, you guys are having a great morning. I wanted to come on and talk about a recovery necessity that I firmly believe in, that I think is a major factor in why I am where I am today, and the success that I've made in life is because of my support network in recovery. I've always had a support network. I've always had people that um, I bounce ideas off of and I talk to, that I take suggestions from. Sometimes it's not easy to take that suggestion from that person because they tell me the things that I don't want to hear. And they upset me because I know the shit's true. The bottom line is having a support network, having someone that you can talk to, that you can call on when you have those negative feelings, when you feel like saying, F it, someone that you can call on, multiple people. Surround yourself with people on a different path than the old life you used to live. Those old friends, start to cut them back. Cut them back. Morning. Morning from Men's Sober Living in Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to you, Joe. What's up, brother? How you doing? How long you been clean and sober, brother? How long you been clean and sober? You're in a sober house. There's probably a lot of guys there too. Congratulations on your recovery, man. Congratulations on being in a sober house. Man, that takes a lot to start over. It does. I was just talking about kind of pride and humility. And when I was in a sober house, um, I had to put my pride to the side and realize that I needed help to get back into the community. And that's important. So we are running a drive right now. We're in Minnesota. So I'm out of Minnesota. I'm broadcasting right now. 15 months. Congratulations. Let's congratulate Joe on 15 months in recovery. Right on, brother. Rock on. That's a big deal. I'm proud of you. A lot of people are proud of you. We are broadcasting right now when a lot of people are at work, so they're not on here, but they'll see it later. Hopefully, you'll get some congratulations from some of our followers and our fans on this page because they support you, man. What we're doing in Minnesota right now for sober living and addiction recovery ministries here in the state of Minnesota, we're running a drive for warm clothing. And we are collecting warm clothing, and then we're going to deliver these to local ministries that house women. Some of them house women and children. A lot of the ministries we're going to be doing the work with, the majority is the men's ministries. But we do have some connections in women's ministry and women's and children's ministries that need items and clothing as well. I am just hopping on real quick. There's 5 men here listening. Well, I want to tell you guys, you 5 men down in Dayton, Ohio, I want to tell you, you guys are the most important people on this live right now because of where you are in life. This is my passion, is to speak to men like you, because I've sat in those rooms that you're sitting in. I've shared cells with dudes. I've shared rooms with dudes. I've been in those situations where you have to share bathrooms, you have to share toiletries, you have to share things. And you have to live with other people. And that's not always easy. So, shout out to you guys taking a time, kind of a little setback, right? In a recovery environment, focusing on you to get your life better. That takes courage. That takes a lot of courage to do that kind of stuff. I commend you guys in Dayton, Ohio, watching the 5 guys watching in a sober living environment. You guys are the most important people on this live. If you wanted to put your names on here, I would love to give you guys a shout out, but you don't have to. If you would like to, send me a message. I'd love to connect with any of you guys when it comes to mentoring and things like that. I do video chats like we're doing on this live platform. I can bring people on. What's up, Melinda? Yep, blessings to them all. The most important people on this right now are the 5 people are listening in Dayton, Ohio, in a sober living environment. I'm here to tell you guys that change is possible. When I was in my sober living environment, I had no idea the life that was in store for me. No idea the life that was in store for me. I could have never dreamed what my life would be like without drugs and alcohol in it at that point. But I stayed sober. I went to meetings. I grabbed a sponsor. I started working with that sponsor. And what I did was my sanity came back from doing that work. And I understand that if I go out and take a drink today, what's going to happen? I'm going to play the tape all the way through. And that's how I've made it this long, is because of my support network, because of the sobriety system. When I got out, getting into a sober house, very important decisions that I made. You guys in that sober living, that's a great decision that you made. When it's getting tough and you want to leave, just remember that God's got you right where you need to be. Be patient. He is doing a work in you that you have no freaking clue what's going to happen to your life as long as you continue to follow his will. And God's will never consists of going to the bar, drinking, going to the meth house, shooting meth, doing all that negative stuff. That's not part of God's plan for your life. Yes, I'll send you an email if you give me your email. Shoot me your email. Shoot this page a message with your email or put it in the comments. I'll come back through and I'll grab it and I will shoot you an email. There it is right there. I'll get it. So yeah, what I was saying was a support network is key, especially for someone living in a sober environment, to have a network. You know, you have your peers in the sober house and that's great, but you got to get out into the sobriety world, the recovery world, and you got to start connecting with people. You got to make your recovery and your sobriety more fun than your old life was. You got to make your new life more valuable than your old life. And then it's harder to go back to it. It is. Over time, it's harder to go back to it, because what happens is you start to develop practices that you've never done. Who knows? I know for me, I never done a lot of the stuff I did in recovery, doing nice things for people, praying for other people, things like that. That's right. I'm gonna put up Melinda's comment, and I'm gonna read it just in case you guys aren't able to watch and you're just listening. Melinda says, that's right. God has amazing plans for all 5 of them. Keep faith. My boyfriend, best friend, is currently in prison because of meth, and he keeps reminding me with God, we will overcome this. In his words, it's a small setback for a major comeback. Praise God. Absolutely a small setback for a major comeback. And that's sometimes we can't see that at the at in our moments of pain and misery or addiction or anger. We get so flooded, we can't see that there is a better plan out there, and we just got to be patient. For real, we just got to be patient. What's up, Stephanie? How are you, Stephanie? In recovery. Congratulations, Stephanie, on your most recent recovery celebration. We appreciate you and your comment. We have some people watching from Dayton, Ohio. There's 5 men watching and listening, and they are in a sober living environment there. And I've been giving some shout outs to them, and there's been people that have been giving them some encouragement, and I've been reading them the comments. I'm not sure if they're able to watch, but I know that they're listening. And you know what? You guys that are listening, man, you guys have an opportunity to be set back for a second or a couple months or maybe even a year. When you look at the grand scheme of things, it's nothing, right? It takes time to build a new life free from that crap. We have to learn new survival skills. We have to replace defects with assets. And when we can replace the defects with assets, you get some good results and you feel good about yourself because you see the change and you understand what it's all about. That's really beautiful. Oh, they're watching on Facebook. That's what's up. Make sure all you guys are following this page. Joe, definitely follow the page. I'm going to send you an email. We have someone with 15 years clean from meth. Shannon, congratulations. This is huge. 15 years clean from meth. And yes, yes, yes. New people and networking, meeting, prayer, meditation, self-care, and talk therapy have been very helpful for me over the years. Thank you for your testimony. Obviously, thank you for your experience, because it is the ones that have went before us that we learn how to live this life a new way in recovery. Thanks, Shannon. Congratulations on 15 years. Holla. That's huge. Yes, one day at a time, one day at a time. But those days added up, and you got 15 years. Big deal. Congrats. Congrats. Yes, support systems are key. They are key in this. They really are. There's a lot of stuff that's key, but I just wanted to touch on the support system. And that support system can be your mentor, your sponsor, your coach. My advice is get you a mentor, get you a sponsor, get you a coach, someone that you can walk through your old life with, and you can fix the things in your past, and you can make amends. And what happens is you start to forgive others and forgive yourself. And soon you'll experience a spiritual experience. Not everybody's is the same. Opposite of addiction is connection. That's right. We got to stay connected. We got to stay connected. We got to stay in contact. And that's another reason why I'm popping on these lives. I'm not working as much as I was this summer. In the winter months, it gets a little slower, so you'll see a lot more activity from me when the snows hit the roof because of my profession. But if I could be more, I could do it all, but I can't. I'm only one guy. So it's the winter months that I get a little more active and a little more productive on Against the Odds. And that's when we start to produce more content. I'm a little more available for video. And that's why I want to hop on a video, is to connect with you guys, because that's what it's all about. I want to connect with people in Ohio. I want to connect with people in New York. I want to connect with people in Texas. I want to connect with people all over on this hope mission that I have, to spread hope to the hopeless, and to let people know that are struggling from substance abuse disorders that there is hope out there and change is possible. And this is a network, a communication, it is a community, but it is digital. We are on the digital side of things. All this stuff is digital, coming through your phone. It's important to put this stuff out in the digital world too. Not everything can be in the trenches. We got to get some of this stuff in social media to drown out some of that negativity that's on there. We got to get life, love, hope, encouragement, inspiration in the airwaves more. That being said, if you haven't, please share this live on your page to help us spread hope to the hopeless. We never know who's listening. We might be speaking to someone on the other line, or someone watching this video that's on the fence about changing their life. And if you're on the fence about changing your life, that's okay. You can be on the fence about changing your life. I would like to talk to you. I would like to reach out to you and just connect with you, because honestly, all I can do is tell you what I've done and how my life was changed. And it's on you if you want to get at it, right? And if you want to get at it, get at me, and I'll put you to work, and we will change your life. Bottom line, it's all on you. Remember that. It's always you versus you in everything we do. The procrastination, everything. It's all in our head. In recovery, I had my biggest spiritual experience when I figured out, or when I learned how to connect my heart with my head instead of them fighting each other. Because my heart would tell me good things to do and I would push it away, and I would go to old boy's house and do that anyway, or old girl's house and do that anyway, right? But instead, I learned how to listen to my heart, because my heart is where God's will come from. My head is where the sickness and where me versus me is. So I need to learn how to connect heart and head. And when I did that, things happened for me. And that's in the future, right? That's in the future of working steps, doing the work to recover. Like I said, inspirational memes and inspirational videos won't change your life for the long term. It might give you some hope, and it might give you some courage, because that's what I want to do. I want to give you guys hope and encouragement that you too can change your life, especially them people sitting on the fence. Hey, or the people that just gave up on their life. They don't want to change. That's how I was. I just gave up. I didn't even care. I thought I was hopeless till someone spoke hope and life into me. And that ignited a spark in my heart that made me want to go out there and succeed and do this, because I was like, they're no different than me. I can do it too. So can you. So can all 5 of you guys sitting in Dayton, Ohio. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate the support. Shout out to Shannon for 15 years of sobriety. And we want to shout out Joe for 15 months of sobriety. And we want to give a shout out to the 4 people that are watching with Joe too in that sober living environment. You guys rock. Keep going. Remember, one day at a time. Put your head down, do the next right thing. If you got a sponsor, listen to him. Rely on him if he's the right sponsor. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Sometimes I just pop on here and just talk, but I hope that you guys got something out of this video. It's a beautiful thing when anyone changes their life for the better. And then when we can share that and to show people that, hey, change is possible, because there's a lot of people out there that don't think so. So let's continue to share motivational content and this live. And please share this page as well. And if you know anybody that might be interested in a recovery group, we have a recovery group associated with this page as well. We have about 20,000 members. It is an active group. It is against the odds. It's a survivors group, recovery based. Go ahead and click on that. It's on the page, the group attached to the page. Click on it, answer the questions, come on in. You guys, I just want to wish you a happy Thursday and a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm Phil Tyler with Against the Odds, signing off. Hope to the hopeless. Peace, everybody.